Let me ask you a question, brother. If every time your wife upsets you or rejects you, or you get into an argument, or she does something that maybe didn't go the way that you wanted it to, if your reaction, if your response to that interaction is to run to pornography, to consume other human beings, other women, use other women as objects for your own pleasure, then what is that saying about you? What is that saying about the relationship between you and your wife and how you look at her? And maybe it's not your wife. Maybe it's women across the board. How is using pornography impacting, changing, and drastically altering the way you view women in your life, the way you show up to the women in your life, and the way that you treat them? There's a powerful quote in the book, Atomic Habits by James Clear, where James says, every action you take is a vote for the person you believe that you are. Now, if anywhere in your day-to-day life, you say you love your wife, if anywhere in your day-to-day life, you look at a woman that maybe you're involved in a relationship with, or courting or pursuing, or one day hope to have a future with this woman, and you expect feelings of emotion towards this woman, I love you, I care for you, I want to be the man that is here for you to provide, to protect, to create a safe space, a safe environment for you. If you say those words, but then when life gets difficult, life gets stressful, you can't deal with the temptations, you can't deal with the urges, you can't deal with the stressful moments, so you seek out and use pornography as a crutch, as an escape, as a way to alleviate the stress in your life by using other individuals, using other humans. And number one, what is your wife or the woman in your life? What would she have to say about that? Are you seeking sexual gratification from a woman other than your wife? Are you seeking sexual gratification maybe when your wife rejected it to you? Well, if the person that has locked arms with you in this life has decided that maybe you don't deserve the sexual gratification that you're desiring, wouldn't you see that as a sign as, hey, maybe there's something I need to do? Maybe there's a different way that I need to show up? Because I can tell you that if you're struggling with a pornography addiction and your relationship is not going the way that you want it to go, this behavior over here, your use, your consumption, your addiction to porn and masturbation is having a direct impact on how you show up in this relationship. It's having a direct impact in how this woman views you. It's having a direct impact in your ability to lead this woman in your life. Because every action that you take is a vote for the person you believe that you are. James's quote is not every word that you speak is a vote for the person you believe that you are. James's quote is every action that you take. So while you may be telling this woman in your life, you may be telling your wife, baby, I love you. I'm here for you. I'm here to protect, provide. I want to create a safe space and environment for us to raise a family together. I want to be the man that you need me to be, the one that you deserve. You may be saying those words, but if your actions are not aligned, we know that our actions hold a stronger level of influence in our life, in our habits, in our identity, in our subconscious programming. So you know deep down inside, when you say those words to your wife, you say those words to your partner or to the woman that's in your life, you know somewhere resting inside of here that what you're saying is not the truth. There are elements of lies wrapped up in those words. And the only way to change that, the only way to change how you show up in your relationship, the only way to change the way your wife sees you, the only way to change the effects that pornography is having on your relationship is by owning up, by taking responsibility for your actions, and by becoming the man that you were created and born to be. So men, if you've been struggling with a pornography addiction and it's having an impact on your relationship, first step is to admit and acknowledge and recognize that this addiction is limiting your growth. It's limiting the intimacy within your relationship. Admit to it and commit to changing. Now, if you want some help in that process of overcoming this addiction and rebooting, rewiring your brain, then we put together a free book for you guys. It's called The 7-Step Guide to Living Life Without Porn, where we literally walk you through the process that we have used with over 4,000 men now to help them identify all the ways in which porn is negatively impacting their life, but then how to build a community and accountability group of men around you so that you can be intentional about how you show up every single day and you begin to live out a life of intention. You can begin to walk in alignment, that when you say something, the actions that you take are in direct alignment with the words that you speak. If you want this help, I'm going to link it down there in the first pinned comment below. Check it out, The 7-Step Guide to Living Life Without Porn. Because Frank here at Rebuild Recovery, I love you guys. Hope today's video hit hard because it's the truth and it needed to be said. I love you guys. We'll see you in the next one.